Exotic cars. Exotic cars 5-pack from Matchbox. That's what we're going to crack open today on Level M Diecast. This is a carryover pack. So all 5 of these decos, the Gallardo ZR1, Ford GT, Jaguar E-Type, and the Lotus Evora are all re-released decos. And yes, of course, we will compare those to the originals because that's what you guys are here to see. So we're going to start from the very top of the mix. This is the Gallardo police car. That is the original OG deco for that. Well, I should say the original OG version of that deco. We'll crack this pack open. Now, some of these castings we definitely haven't seen for a while. With the Gallardo we have those, so I really feel like the Gallardo should have been not part of this mix, but just my opinion. So, this is the new Gallardo. This is the new age version of that exact deco down here. So, this is the original on the bottom and the new version on the top. They are the same deco. The colors are the same. Same blue, same black, same yellow. It does have the same wheels with the same chrome lip on it. Taking a look at the actual model. There is significant... Okay, so this original is pearl white. The new one is just gloss white, and it is dramatically different. So this is a very good thing. Thank you, Matchbox. I can't believe I just dropped that. And you know what? It happens. Luckily, it fell on carpet. Thanks, Matchbox team, for at least making it different enough. This original guy here, he is dated G03. Super hard to see that. And then the new guy, obviously, is P24. There should be no base differences between the two. There's been no casting changes as far as I know. There's been no modifications or anything. So just copyright 2012. Taking a look at the front here. They do both have tinted windows. Same. And then the decos are the same side to side. There are no rear deco, tampos, or anything like that on this model. You can really see that color difference. Huge color difference. Huge color difference. So, all right, we're going to put the original guy there. We're going to put our new guy here. A little bit like last. Actually, it's going to be exactly like the last time. We're going to move on to the next version, or the next model. Sorry. This is the ZR1. We have not seen this model in quite some time. So it's very, very nice to see this back in the range. I have done an up-to-date video on this model in particular. So if you guys want to, you can definitely check that out. Take a look at this guy. This guy is dated C42. You can barely see it up there in the corner. C42. And then, of course, our new guy is P24. Take a look at the bases real quick. Original on the bottom. New on the top. There is some base changes, obviously. Just legal mumbo jumbo in there. Nothing other than that. So there is only one copyright date, so there should not be any casting modifications to this guy. Taking a look at the side tampo here. The bottom is the original. The top is the new. The colors look the same. They don't look different at all, at least to me. I'll try to get a better view of that. It is the same wheels. So, taking a look at the front. They do have the same style of deco for the headlights. They both have the same Corvette logo. So, no differences on that aspect. No tampos on the other side. And then taking a look at the back. So the new one, the red is way, way, way darker. You can't really see that on the camera. But the new one, the red is way, way darker. But they both have the same plate on it, which says collector. They both have the ZR1 logo on there as well. Now, this could be just tampo variances, but the taillights are printed a little bit bigger on the new one versus the original. Taking a look at the top-down version of the view here, they both have the same tint to the window. They don't look any different, at least to me. I'll flip this around. See if we can get a little interior shot there. I know there's a lot of glare, guys. But there doesn't look to be any difference to me at all. They look to be exactly the same. So just trying to get a better view of the white. See if the white's any different. Yeah, I'm not seeing any difference between the whites at all. Even trying to look at it off of camera, they look exactly the same. So other than the casting change or the base changes, there's really no difference, and a little bit darker on the tail lights. So put the OG up there, new age guy down there. Now, this is a casting that a lot of people are going to be super happy that we're seeing again. This is the Ford GT. Put him down here. We have not seen the Ford GT in a little while. This is a very good casting. This is the original version. It is Zamic, although, you know, our Matchbox doesn't do like Zamic. It's just unpainted. So, and it was not a chase or anything, so don't get ridiculous. And it was not a store exclusive either. This is the original date. We're looking at super hard to see that. Looks like D25 or B25, one of the two. It's been out for a minute. Now this is the new version, dated P24. So we're going to look at the base here. Now I wanted to start with the base here because I heard that something changed on this casting from when the original version was made. So obviously the base is completely different, totally new base. So this was modified back in 2015, according to the base. So we're going to see what differences there are between these two guys. I can tell you right away, though, I know for a fact, the blue stripes are way different. Totally different colors. 100% different. And the metal's a little bit brighter, more brilliant on the new version. So this is new guy, original. But still looks really, really good. Still looks really good. Looking at the casting from the front, now you can see there are casting differences here. So the casting has been modified. So that grille is a little bit taller, a little bit less rake to the front end there. There are a little bit tampo print differences on the headlights. The headlights are a little bit different sized. So that's pretty interesting. Looking at it from the side profile here. Still has the big wheels in the back, small wheels in the front. It doesn't look any different on the side. Looks the same. Take a look at the rear. So taking a look at the rear, your original is on the left, just making sure. It looked like the casting was just kind of cleaned up a little bit in the back. It doesn't look like there's any other differences here. And then looking at that top vent area, it's there on both. Trying to get a shot of the engine, that looks the same as well. And then if you look really closely here, on the original, there was a spot notched for the windshield wiper. On the new one, that is gone. So the actual metal casting was modified right there. So quite a few changes. Quite a few changes. I didn't realize that this casting had been modified that much, but you know, there you go. That is what happened. So we'll put the new guy down here. So ton of changes to this guy. So that's a good thing. Ton of changes. I mean, just the blue color alone would have been fine with me. All right, we're going to go on to another classic in the pack because there's only two classics in the pack. The rest of them are all modern. The next guy is this Jaguar E-Type. This guy is dated A40. So it's been a very long time since we've seen this particular casting, I guess. This version, I should say. So it's in light blue. I think this came in Best of British, I think. So I guess this is a pretty nice version for people to get nowadays at a dollar price point, basically. You still have to buy the $5 pack, but you're spending $1 for a car. Versus when you bought Best of British, which were like $3, I think they were. So this is the new 5-pack version. Obviously, this guy is dated P24. So copyright 2005, which means this casting has not been modified. So take a look at the base here. So looks all the same. A little bit, maybe different font, but yeah, definitely different font. It says made in Thailand on the one, and then the other one just says Thailand. So a little bit different on that. So on the left is the original, and then on the right is the new version. The blues look the same. Even off camera, they look the same. They both have a chrome interior. Looking at the decals on the front, they both have the silver stripes down the hood. They both have the same headlight print. Looking at it from right on, straightforward. No differences. There are no side tampos on this guy. Same tri-spokes on both versions. Taking a look at the back. So a little bit difference in the tail lights. A lot more red in the new one. There is Jaguar printed on the plate. You're going to have to kind of see it as the... It's kind of hard to see. There we go. You kind of see it. Jaguar and Jaguar in black printed on the plate. Now from this angle, the new one's a little bit lighter in shade, but really not much. Really not much. But, you know, tail lights are different, so it's a little difficult. I mean, you know, these models are, I mean, I feel like they're trying to replicate the original when they should just say make it blue. Like, it doesn't matter what color blue, and that way we would know for a fact that it's different color blue. So there you go. And people love the E-Type anyway, so, you know. All right, we're going to move on to the last one in the mix. Lotus Evora. Matchbox made this model when this car was new. So it's pretty interesting. This is not the original deco. The original deco was silver. This was I believe this was a previous 5-pack. This is the base here. It is stamped D02. So it's been quite some time since we've seen this version of the Evora. And it's been a while since we've just seen the Evora in general. Now it's in this like neon yellowish kind of color. And I'm pretty sure that there's no way they replicated that color exactly. This is the new version. So we're going to see what the deets are. So this is still copyright 2008. So this casting has not been modified. So that's a good thing. So we're going to take a look at these. Looking at the base, there are base changes, obviously. Quite a few. Just add a bunch of legal jumbo mumbo. So obviously this is our new one, P24. Take a look at the side. Well, I'll tell you what, they did a pretty good job of getting those colors matched. Same wheels. Unfortunately, they did a really good job. I didn't think they'd do that good of a job to match those colors. Taking a look at the deco tampo in the front. It is left-hand drive. Same color interior. Still has the black painted vents on the hood. Headlights, Lotus logo. I mean, they're the same deco. Same deco. There are no decos on either side. And then taking a look at the back, there are no decos on the back. Although the paint appears to be a little bit thinner on the new one, but the color is the same. Color is definitely the same. Taking a look at the top view, it does have a small printed area back here around the rear window. Man, I'm having a rough time holding these cars today. Rough time. I mean, there's a little bit of a shade difference if you kind of really squint at it, but you got to really, really look at it. So unfortunately, these ones are very, very similar. In person, the interior of the old one is also darker than the new one, but not a lot. It's really hard to see that on camera, so it's unfortunate. So this one, you're basically just going with all your base deets. So nothing fancy. Nothing fancy there. So we're going to put that guy up there. So that is Matchbox Exotics 5-pack. Nothing doing really. We'll put the highlights, I guess, up there. These guys are, you know, the white is very, very, it's 9-day. I mean, that's pearl white. This is 100% gloss white. But the GT is really the big deal here. The GT is very, very, very different. And I love it. I love it. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you have all those previous versions. And let me know if you plan on picking up this 5-pack. And of course, don't forget to hit subscribe. Come back for more Level and Diecast. Peace!